back better than ever. This is the Zone Sports Podcast. Pew, 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 pew. And my name is Big V, and I'm letting y'all know today I am on straight bullshit. I promise you, I'm on bullshit. Just like that Mike Tyson fight. Yes, I'm jumping straight into it. You know what I mean? That's my co-host, Corey. Yeah, whatever. Yo, man, we jumping right to the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. And you know, listen, man, I know by now y'all saw it. If you didn't see it, go see it. It was on Netflix. And before I even kick the back end of that fucking of this spectacle of a boxing match, if that's what you want to refer to it as, listen, man, Netflix. I don't like the fact that I try to access the I ain't gonna call it the boxing match. I try to access the show, and I couldn't access the show for it. I couldn't do it. You know why? It kept acting like I was on dial-up on my Wi-Fi cord, but you know it wasn't my Wi-Fi. Now I couldn't find out it was Netflix, big dog. Netflix had problems across the world with people trying to log on, Corey, and trying to experience this show. I don't understand what is going on. Netflix, listen, if you're gonna have this level of a show with this type of viewership, yo, man, you gotta wake Danny up out there in the Wi-Fi room. He in there sleep on third shift. He on graveyard shit. You gotta go in there and kick his chair and make sure he got everything plugged in back there. You know what I mean? Because Danny won't doing his job. Danny was not doing his job, man. Because see, here's the thing, man. I've never seen. I don't even know if Netflix has had this big of a viewership for anything.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to give them some grace because this was the first time of them doing this level of boxing or anything, of any show, of any caliber. You know what I mean? So hopefully next time, because I'm hearing that now they're gonna be picking up some NFL games, some Christmas games. Because now
They got two of
NFL
them.
NFL trying to pop out on Christmas. They trying to pop out and show niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they're gonna have Beyonce
Yeah.
at the Houston game. And let me tell you, Netflix, man, you want to piss off the Beehive? Do you really want to piss off the Beehive by not waking Danny up and making sure he got all the Wi-Fi plugged in for across America? Because Danny was back there asleep. He had just ate a Swiss roll, was back there slobbering. You know what I mean? He had just ate a Swiss roll.
Yeah.
just, Danny had just ate a Swiss roll on third shift. He trying to stay awake. He back there trying, drinking Mountain Dew, eating Swiss rolls, trying to pump himself up, but it won't happen, Corey. You know what? But you know what might would have kept Danny up? It might would have kept Danny up if the show was of caliber. Let's jump right into the show. Cause I'm done with Netflix. Let's jump right into the show. Corey, this hurt my heart. I ain't gonna lie, man. And I ain't gonna hold you. I knew Mike was gonna lose. I know what this is. I know that this was a money grab, Corey. Let's just be real. It was a money grab. We knew it. We knew in our heart of hearts he was not going in there to knock Jake Paul out. We knew that. Even though, Corey, I knew that it hurt. We from the 90s, Corey. We grew up on Iron Mike. We had Mike Tyson punch out, Corey.
Yes. Yes.
We play. If we didn't have it, the homies had it on Nintendo. We was all in front of the homie TV or our own personal TV, Corey, playing Mike Tyson Punch Out as Little Mike. You feel
Yeah.
me? We out there trying to get past Glass Joe and the boys. You feel we doing all
All
that?
bull in the game.
You know what I mean?
Listen, Honda, all them cats.
And how do the kids like to say it these days? The final boss.
The
You know,
final boss.
the final boss. You know what? I ain't even allow the kids to take that because we kind of was saying that in the 90s we was playing Contra and doing all that.
Yeah.
It was always a final boss. But The Rock made it legendary by coming back to wrestling and saying that he was the final boss. So I'm gonna give some credit to The Rock. But the final boss on Mike Tyson Punch Out was no other than Mike Tyson.
Can I ask you a quick question about that real quick?
Of course.
Was you able to beat Mike Tyson?
Never.
Me neither. I only beat him with the Game Genie. I just wondered. Okay. I can never get cadence down to just. I know Winks is not going to hit you like that, but you
never, especially when you only got 2 buttons to work with.
Yeah.
It was no.
Couldn't do it. Okay.
But I'm from that era, Corey, and it just hurt my heart still to know that he had to take, I don't even want to call it a dive, money grab, but it still don't change how I feel about my guy Iron Mike, man, and just seeing him have to do these things. Man, it just hurts my heart. And what really, if my heart was tore up, I ain't gonna lie, I was okay with him losing, but what put the ice on the cake, how I knew that this was over as soon as he walked in. When I saw my guy Iron Mike up there in that thong, Corey, I said, no, it's over. Good night. Good night. Good night, Corey. It was over when he had the thong on, Corey. I knew it was over then. Corey, what's your thoughts on the fight, man? I have nothing more to say. I'm heartbroken, Corey.
Okay, so a few things. For one, I'm one of the few people in the United States of America that don't even have Netflix. I'm on a Netflix strike.
What?
I refuse. We got enough TV in this house. My wife and I was actually talking about this last night. I'm like, yo, you want Netflix? You won't have to get it. We got YouTube TV, got Peacock, got Max, got Showtime, got Stars. Like she has Amazon Prime, but I watch TV on it, and so I'm like, look, I don't have enough time to watch what I have. I did not go through the buffering deal. But let me tell a little bit of a backstory real quick.
Okay.
So Thursday night, my wife and I, for her birthday, we went out to see Justin Timberlake in Charlotte, and I had to work the next day.
How was the show?
Top notch, like it's fantastic, magnificent.
Who opened up? Pause.
He just had a DJ. It was just him.
Just him?
The DJ opened up for like an hour, and then JT did the rest. Yeah, that's how you know where you. That's how you know where you at, where you supposed to be at, right? And so, and it was in Charlotte, right? So, by the time I got home Friday, I was already dirt dog tired. Even if I had Netflix, I wouldn't have been able to see the fight. However, I woke up around about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because I was stuck downstairs in my couch. And typically, if you're lucky, you could catch the fight replay. Somebody got it on YouTube. So I actually saw the fight. Somebody live streamed it from the actual fight. The quality was great. And just like you, getting back to the fight, it was a deal where in boxing, you always have a chance, even though I consider this a farce of a boxing match. I think Jake Paul is at the point now he's getting trained with quote unquote real boxers. He needs to fight either people that's not over the hill or not fight MMA fighters. It's time for him to step in there and get in there in the circuit with the rest of them. But I digress. Why do that when you're making what you're making? No argument there. We ain't gonna talk about that too much. But here's the thing I always love about boxing, Big V. You always got a puncher's chance. You always got a puncher's chance. We've seen upsets since beginning of time. We've seen Buster Douglas back in 1990, if I'm not mistaken, when that night happened in Tokyo. I saw that, right? And so I knew it was a chance, but man, he won't even throw in any punches, Big V. He won't I only watched it once because I really couldn't stand to watch any more of it because from a boxing standpoint, he is the hero. He is the gold standard. Like Muhammad Ali is the standard. But Muhammad Ali, I never was old enough to appreciate Muhammad Ali because I never really got to see him fight. I was born into 81. Right. So I claim Mike Tyson as you and I, our generation. We saw the Buster Douglas, we saw the Lennox Lewis, we saw the Burbick fights, the
George Foreman,
we saw these fights, and so I claim Mike Tyson more of our generation, and it just hurt to watch. And you're right. When I saw the workout videos, I'm just like, yo. Mike Tyson don't have to get back in the ring to fight another 20 more fights. He just need enough for tonight 2-minute rounds. Well, I think a total of 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
You don't need that much. They lowered the ounce of the gloves or whatever, so they're smaller, if I'm not mistaken. So you could kind of move your hands a little bit faster.
I heard it had a no knockout clause.
That's right. All I felt like Mike Tyson had to do was just kind of just jab him a few times to let you know, like, hey, you're not going to have your way with me. And he barely threw punches. I actually think Paul took it easy on him. I really do. I don't think it was staged. I'm not going that far, but it really just hurt to watch. I thought Jake Paul took it easy on him, and I love what they did at the end of the ring, and even the slap, leading up to it, and they say that Paul stepped on his shoes, and that's why it's sitting on his feet. That's why he slapped him or whatever. And when I saw that, I was like, yo, okay, have you ever put this on YouTube? Because I don't have Netflix. And I'm gonna watch the hell out of this. And it just hurt to watch, man. It hurt to watch.
They definitely sold the hell out of it. I get
They
that.
did.
And one will argue, one of your points about now it's time for maybe Jake Paul to fight some quote unquote real boxers and things like that. One will argue that why would he do that? Not because of the money, but this is his lane. This form of entertainment is his lane. He's not in the lane to be in the real boxing business, if you would have you. One would say that this entertainment lane that he's carved out is one of a kind.
Hey, we watched.
You know what I didn't like? I didn't like Logan Paul in the background, drunk as fuck at the end of the match. And I don't like his response to Mike Tyson. He told Mike, Mike, and I don't really like Mike talking about. I don't like both sides. I don't like how Mike said, maybe I can fight his brother now. Dog.
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop. But I don't like how Logan Paul looked at him all drunk. Motherfucker, I'll kill you. Bro, listen, man. Listen, I don't like how neither side looked on that. It was I never want to see this again. Salute the Mike. No. I heard he got paid $20 million. Who am I to stand in front of $20 million? You know what I mean? Yo, salute. You know what I mean? I want to keep it, we're gonna of course we're gonna keep it in sports, but I told you, man, I'm here to be on bullshit, so I gotta jump to the place. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been under a while, Lamelo Ball recently got fined for saying no homo in a post-game interview. For those of you that aren't familiar with the slang of no homo, it used to be the old pause. You know what I mean? So now, when people say something really mean in particular, say something that, that we find to be a little flagrant, if you will, we got to pause that. You know what I mean? Do everybody participate in the pause game? No. I certainly do, and I love it, and we're going to continue to do it. But the way LaMelo Ball said it, Corey, I don't think it was cause for no homo at all. He said something about along the lines of around this time here when I do the editing, I play the clip here.
What did you see right here when Giannis took that shot and everyone was underneath the basket for that rebound?
You said that last play when he took the shot? Yeah, we loaded up. No, that's what we wanted. Put the hand up and then just live with the results.
You guys have been in some close games. How much?
You know what I'm saying? So you got if you got to go pause or no dig.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to choose. It might be an age thing. I know the older gentleman as myself. We pause. You know what I mean? Some of the older gentlemen that like to get a little foolish. They no diddy it. You know what I mean? But the youngest is no diddy. They kind of came up with the no diddy. You know what I mean? I know. So I don't. You ain't doing no homo no more, LaMelo. You got to pick and choose. Number one, when to use it and make sure it's flagrant enough to pause or no diddy, but we're not doing no homo. I don't think us as a whole are really doing it. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't know about this until you sent it in the show notes. I know he got benched. I know he got benched last night, and so I went and I
And by
found.
the way, he got fined like 150K.
Oh,
He got. I could be wrong, but he got fined like 6 figures or something. Might be
the
100K.
you might be right. The NBA
Yeah,
don't play that,
yeah,
especially with the gay viewership.
yeah.
No, you can't say that anymore. I get it. I grew up listening to Cameron and Dipset and all. I mean, that's like it's like, listen, you listen to Rock the Bells radio on Sirius XM, you're gonna hear a whole lot that you won't hear not right now. So, dude, I get it. I think there was a time and a place. Well, I would argue there was never really a time or a place for it. It's just the way that things were, and that don't make it right. Slavery used to be legal. That don't make it right. So I understand that. And I would never and look, back in college in the early 2000s, I used to say it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But you get older, you know better, you do better, and especially having gay friends or gay coworkers, like it is never on me, especially as a black person, to try to put down another group of people. I feel like we're already put down enough, and so I know that like you don't say that, and then getting to what you were just saying. The scenario didn't even call for it, unless I watched the clip like 4 or 5 times to see if I missed. And look, and I would love for someone of the gay community to hit us up in the comments, because I'm all for being educated as well. I would never say no homo anymore, ever. Like, right? And I know you can sit here and they may be able to say that, hey, well, pause gives the same implication. I do wonder, is pause deemed offensive in that community? And I don't know. Hit us in the chat below, because I'm here to be educated. Right now, we're sticking with pause because to me, it's better than saying no homo or whatever. So it's more the implication is the fact that no homo. I would love it, because we're here to be educated. We're not here to put down anybody. But and if it was 150K, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, that's what that's the ship that you're gonna sink with. That's the one you go Titanic with. That one. Jesus Christ. All right.
Hey,
Wow.
this ain't the first time Lamelo Ball has acted a fool in the post game, and that's the other thing. His post game stuff be legendary. I live for it, Corey. But this right here, nah, man, it's 2024. No homo don't even roll right off the tongue. No more pause.
No.
You see how I did that? That's when you pause something. You see what I did there? This is when you pause. I said roll off the you gotta. You know what I mean? This is when you pause that. You know what I mean? That is suitable, but we're not doing NH no more. No more NH. We're not doing that, dog.
That's dead. That's up out of there.
It's up out of there. You know what I mean? What else is up out of there is Angel Reese exposing these text messages up out of there from Shaquille O'Neal. Corey, they said it was 17 missed calls and texts that the young lady Angel Reese has recently exposed. I don't know if I like this story. Again, I'm not here to like it. I'm just here to do, somewhat of a hobby / job of a podcaster, sports podcaster, and just cover it because I thought it was interesting. On both sides. I don't know why she was exposed this. I don't know who asked for this. I don't know who called for this. I don't know why anybody with her or her team would think this would be a good idea. I don't like it. Like I'm not with that unless she felt that her life was in danger or something like that. But even then, we don't need to share that on social media. Let's share that with the people that be. That's it. On the other side, Shaq. Hey, yo, big dog. Hey, yo, Shaq. Hey, yo, Shaq. Hey, look, Shaq. Hey, look me in my eyes, Shaq. Hey, yo, big dog. Hey, man. Hey, what we doing? Like, it looks away, Shaq. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It could have been an emergency. They did both go to LSU. You know what I mean? It could have been some alumni business, some money on the line that he didn't want to miss out on. I don't know, but Shaq. Big Diesel. Shaq, hey, what you doing?
Listen, man, still a big part of me that hope that this really isn't true and that this is made up. It's looking more and more likely that is not the case. If we want the fact or rewind back to maybe a year ago, there was this young lady. And I say young, but she definitely look of age. So I want to be crystal clear to Shaq or whoever. This ain't no R. Kelly situation.
No.
Everyone's over the age of 18, even though I don't agree that should be the bare minimum. I think it should shift with your age, but I digress. Where this lady, who I can't remember how old she was, but she was definitely over 18, and her picture at Home Depot.
Yes.
Yes.
You
remember that.
Home Depot girl.
Shaq tried to slide in and, shoot the shot, right? Well, the thing is Shaq is like, he's in his upper 50s. Again, I think the age, and I get it. I know Matt dudes used to say, hey, man, if she old enough to vote, she old enough to get poked.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
The craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. And listen, I get it. When you get older, that fits in there. Now, let's shift back to Angel Reese. So, with that podcast, I think he was on her podcast where he made reference to the tight shorts that she was wearing on,
which was crazy,
super crazy, and you could tell. And here's where I would implore Shaq, like, to read the room better, because here's my thing. I think women are extremely smart, and without getting too Steve Harvey on this situation, the most important thing, really anybody, whether it's man or woman, but speaking more so of this situation, the most important thing a woman can give you is time, because that time sets up for everything else. If she keep hitting you with the, hey, you so crazy, ain't making no eye contact, she's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, because he brought it up about 2 or 3 times where you can kind of tell she wanted to kind of push that off to the side. He's like, no, let's put this right back in the center.
Cringe-worthy. Cringe.
Super cringe-worthy. Now, Shaq is a multi-gabillionaire. Okay? You got bread. You are on. You don't go a day without seeing Shaq on some type of commercial. You just don't. So I say all that to say this: women are extremely smart and they are extremely intelligent. To the point I'm getting at, dog, is if she wanted to get at you like that, you would know it. You wouldn't have to keep putting out. Hey, if you want to pull out a filler here and there to kind of see, I get it. I'm a vibe person. I've never been that type of guy that just roll up on somebody at the gas station. Hey, yo, shorty, what's your name? Da, 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 da. Hey, I got a cousin. That thing works for him. He could walk up on anybody. Me, I got to get a vibe. Even back in my clubbing days, long time ago. Probably wouldn't even ask for your number till after we done danced 3 times. Like that, but that's just me. I'm pretty certain I missed out on a whole lot that I could have had more if I was more aggressive, but that's my temperament. I'm not knocking dudes who do that, because again, you get fed. But Shaq, if you got to put out all of that to get some type of a vibe and it ain't getting reciprocated, dog, and to me, she looked uncomfortable. To me, she did.
Yeah.
I was understanding that they were supposed to be more so like a mentor role, being that they both played basketball at LSU.
Right.
But I think he probably wants a little bit more for that. Not saying that I'll blame him, but you shoot your shot, it rolls off the rim. You got to move that, dog. You got to move. You Shaq, man. You could get, man. There's a whole bunch of other women you could get, man. Don't go crazy over Angel Reese, even though I understand she's a gorgeous young lady. She really is. I understand.
Young, all caps.
All caps. Like, nah, dog. You got to kill that.
And it just and if you do want to take it there, wait till she give you the vibe, dog. You know what I mean? Like, if that's your thing, she is over 21. You know what I mean? Hey, do you not for me, not for me.
I got a better suggestion. The more direct approach. Hey, yo, Angel, I think you fly. I know we got an age difference going on, this, that, and the third, but hey, man, would you mind if I, call you sometime? Can I take you out sometime? Like, don't have to be down, but whenever things ease up, man, just know that I'm here.
Find a better way other than what that podcast shit was, because that was cringeworthy. That was not the move, Shaq. That was not the move, big dog. You know what I mean? Let's switch. Well, we're still on basketball, but I want to switch to, full blown. Matter of fact, I want to just switch to full blown sports on this topic. I don't know what brought this to my mind, Corey, but it got to be talked about. I'm here. I'm on bullshit today. I told you. Listen, it's some athletes, Corey, that have gotten these nicknames that I don't feel deserve nicknames. We from the era, Corey, where when you got the nickname in your particular sport,
Yeah.
you was moving and grooving. Air Jordan, you know what I mean? Hakeem the Dream, Shaq, Superman with Shaq, or Shaq Diesel, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The answer with Allen Iverson.
Come on, Penny Hardaway.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like the glove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Gary Payton. You know what I mean? Like, even with Dennis Rodman, the worm. You like, you just had so many. Pause that too. That was wild. that was that was yeah. But still, you had so many players that had earned these nicknames, Corey. But it's some that had nicknames, Corey, that wasn't nickname worthy. Corey, I'm gonna give you 2 or 3. But at the top of my list, Corey, I don't listen. Harold Miner has to be number 1. They call him Baby Jordan for what, Corey?
Yeah.
Baby Jordan?
Yeah, I remember that.
They called Harold Miner was Baby Jordan?
Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Are you shitting me? No disrespect to Harold Miner. Salute. But Baby Jordan, like, pardon me, but he's not the guy I would deem to be Baby Jordan. And I try to think about his career, and did he have any Baby Jordan-esque type of moments? Didn't ring a bell, Corey. Didn't ring not one bell. Sorry. Next on my list, Corey. I'm just trying to figure out why the hell is Porzingis the unicorn? Correct me if I'm wrong, Corey. A unicorn is something that we don't see, and if we do see one, it's rare.
Yeah.
They plenty 7-foot motherfucker that shoot the 3 and post up, Corey, the NBA. Look at Kevin Durant. Do they give Kevin Durant? They call him KD. Shouldn't he be the unicorn? It's been 50,000 unicorns, Corey. What makes Porzingis so special to be the unicorn, Corey? We've seen the likeness of him before. Look at your own feed.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, what is he so rare about? The unicorn. Last time I checked, you'd have been to 58 teams. And you've been hurt half your career. And don't get me wrong, when he's on, he's on. But the unicorn? Nah, Corey. I ain't with that. I'm not buying, man. Who you got on your list, man?
Man, I got one currently playing or barely playing is Daniel Jones, aka Danny Dimes. Like I get it, it flows, but it does not work. It just doesn't work. And the next one that I had on the list was Mark Sanchez. One point in time, they was calling him Sanchez, as in franchise, i.e. the butt fumble. I just thought, I'm like, these names that are given, and you can argue Sanchez, at least he got the 2 AFC championships. I'll give him that. But
that has to be one of the worst nicknames ever, by the way. The Sanchez?
Franchise. Like, come on, man. And like I said, Danny Dimes, dog, I think he's benched now. Come on, man. I'm not. That's who I got. I can't. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, they don't deserve nicknames either. No, they don't. They don't, man. Yo, we gonna jump into the what the hell segment. We got a little bit of time left, and I really want to get to the what the hell segment. Was gonna cover the Chiefs losing, and I mean their game, but who cares? They lost. They'll be okay.
They'll be fine.
They'll be just fine. You know what I mean? Corey, who do we have? Who do we have on the what the hell segment this week, Corey? What we got, man?
We know that it's co-sponsored by that little girl downstairs that's just wreaking havoc all over the place. My precious Corey Bear. Man, this one here, man, is going to go to your guy. Really my guy, but I'm calling him your guy to agitate you a little bit. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is
What the
getting.
White did, man?
I would like to show. There's a tweet from Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Where he tweeted at Shaq saying, "Shaq, what's up? Boxing emoji. Let's make bread." Coming off the heels of the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. They want to get this bread, Big V. Now, you know, boxing is already a farce. It ain't nothing like it used to be. You got a few people that's still doing their thing, i.e., you know, the Crawford and you know, Wilder, he's kind of out now, but you know, Tyson Fury, you know, Anthony Joshua, you know, you got these guys here. And so they showed it on Inside the NBA last night. Shaq replied, "I'm not fighting anybody who is not in the top 75. Didn't even respond. He was like, but nah, he should have been, which I agree. You and I disagree on this. I feel like Dwight should have been in the top 75. But Shaq says, "I'm not fighting anyone who is not in the top 75. Now, let's go to the tail of the tape as they do in boxing. You got Dwight Howard, 6'10", 265 pounds. Hey, I saw him lately on one of the NBA games courtside or whatever.
He still look good. He still look good.
Just have your way with Dwight Howard.
No.
You're not going to.
Yeah, pause that. Yeah.
Now, Shaq, 7'1". He claims he's around about 400 pounds. 52 years old. Dwight Howard, they're saying he's 38 years old. Now, I do agree that Dwight is in better shape than Shaq. However, I don't think that means a damn thing right now. I don't. Because I just have the feeling that if Shaq was to catch you one good time, it's over. Like, it's over. Like, back in the 90s, when him and Charles Barkley got into it, and when Charles Barkley threw the ball at Shaquille O'Neal, landed right on top of his head, and then Shaq came through, but he missed him. But let me tell you something. Had he had caught Charles Barkley would be dead. D-E-A-D. Dead, right? And so I get it. I don't think Shaq needs the money. I'm not sure Dwight Howard's financial circumstances. I just don't feel like it's a good idea to call out Shaq on any type of circumstance. It's just not. It's not worth it. I would not. Now I get it. You see Shaq and he's a lovable guy. You've seen him in WWE. You've seen him in AEW.
Yeah.
You know, he's a big cuddly teddy bear. But I'll be damned if you like Dwight. Time out. You have to understand. Shaq really don't like you, bro.
Yeah.
I.e. Kendrick Lamar and Drake. There's a little bit of difference when you're sparring with someone that you respect, and it's a way different ball game when you're trying to destroy somebody that you just don't like to begin with. And now the opportunity is here. You can sit up here and have a damn no knockout clause. You can have whatever. You think Shaq gonna care about that? If he was to catch you, and I don't know what the rules are, I'm assuming this was, he showed the boxing gloves, so it's a boxing match, so it ain't gonna be like no UFC where he could just get you and choke hold or nothing like that. But dog, Dwight Howard, Jesus Christ, what the hell, man? Leave Shaq alone. Leave him alone.
Shaq really don't like him like that. I recall when he was a Laker, Shaq was pissed at that fact. I don't think that. And
then you got the whole, you talked about nicknames, then we got the whole Superman deal when Dwight Howard won the slam dunk contest when he went to the pool with the Superman cape. Shaq has Superman tattooed on
his arm.
You got a whole bunch of stuff like this could turn into LL Cool J and cannabis too quickly, dog. Like I don't want to see it either, please. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Maybe it'll be on Netflix, so I have an excuse not to watch it live.
Man, shout out to all the people who tap in with us each and every time we put our podcast out, whether you're watching the clips on YouTube, Instagram, whatever you catching the clips, man, we definitely appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Definitely keep the viewership coming, man. We definitely appreciate it, pause and all that. You know what I mean? Yo, Corey, you know, I appreciate you, man. I got to salute my wife tomorrow. It's our 9th year marriage anniversary,
Oh,
real quick.
congratulations, my guy.
9 years married, you dig, you know what I mean?
Word.
Salute, salute, salute. So definitely looking forward to the weekend, you know what I mean? So yeah. Y'all make sure y'all watch this, man. And as usual, y'all know how we end this, man. Peace.
Hey.